Hello friends, how's it going? Today we're going to be discussing a hot topic, NFTs. So I'm going to be sharing with you my journey with NFTs and how I made $4,000 profit trading NFTs. But I'm going to preface this by saying that I did not get to cash out on that money. I still have it tied up in other NFTs. So I did end up reinvesting that money and I'm continuing to collect more NFTs as time goes on. But first things first, we have to discuss what's the deal with NFTs? Why is everybody so hyped up on NFTs? Well, it all kind of started a few years ago, honestly, whenever people started to consider the idea of a metaverse and when digital artists started to become more popular in mainstream media. I remember my big introduction to NFTs was seeing Beeple starting to sell some of his artwork for millions and millions of dollars. Now, of course, his success wasn't overnight. He made a new piece of digital art every single day for over 10 years. And just in the past few years, he started to get the recognition that he deserves, and now he's become one of the richest artists in the world. So I don't want to make this video all about explaining what an NFT is and everything. There's a lot of content already like that on YouTube. So good news is, if you don't know anything about NFTs, this is the first time you've ever even heard those words, then you can take some time off today to really educate yourself. So don't worry, you're gonna be fine. You're not gonna miss out on anything. Now, the most popular place to trade NFTs is OpenSea. And OpenSea, you can think of it as basically like the eBay or the Amazon of NFTs. They're the biggest platform right now. However, that doesn't mean that they're the only platform. In fact, there are a lot of different exchanges that are popping up. But the main key thing I want you to understand is that OpenSea runs on Ethereum. Ethereum being the biggest DeFi protocol. Most recently, it has reached a $500 billion market cap, surpassing any other competitors. And I don't think that's gonna stop anytime soon, especially seeing that more companies are starting to get NFTs that are on the Ethereum network. For example, you may have heard of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. At the time of this recording, the cheapest Bored Ape you can buy is 52 Ethereum, which with the current price of Ethereum would equal almost $200,000. So the most popular collections in the world and the biggest companies in the world are investing in Ethereum NFTs. However, Ethereum is not the most efficient platform to transact on. If you've ever used Ethereum in the past, you know that it costs a lot of money to get a transaction to go through. This is what people refer to as gas fees. So it's very common, for example, to be paying anywhere from $100 to $200 for any transaction on the Ethereum blockchain. So that's been one of the biggest issues that Ethereum has faced. And because of that, I decided to start looking at NFTs on the Solana network. Now, Solana is one of the fastest growing layer 1 proof of stake protocols. And the big competitive advantage that Solana has is that they make it much cheaper to transact on its platform. It costs only a fraction of what you will be paying on the Ethereum blockchain. So here's where my story comes in. One of the most expensive collections and most significant collections on the Ethereum blockchain is the CryptoPunks. And the reason why is not really because of the art. The art isn't particularly impressive. It is pretty cool, but it doesn't really have anything too impressive in my opinion. And it's not because of its utility. In fact, they've been known to have literally zero utility. But the reason why is because of its historical significance. They were one of the first profile pic collections on the blockchain back in 2017. So in my head, I thought it would be a 1000 IQ move to start looking at historical collections on the Solana blockchain, since Solana is quickly growing and really having a competitive edge here against Ethereum. So I did some research and found a collection that I thought was pretty cool, that not only had historical significance, but that also had some utility. And the collection that I'm talking about is the Solarians. Now, the Solarians claim to be the first NFT collection on the Solana network, which to me made it a no-brainer investment. I definitely wanted to get a piece of that historical significance, especially seeing how fast Solana is growing and how much adoption it is getting. So that was my reasoning behind it. So I minted one for 35 SOL, which at the time was around $120 per SOL. So I spent roughly $4,000 on this NFT, and come to find out, it turned out I had a relatively rare NFT. I wasn't really sure on the rarity of it, but it had a high percentage of luck, which in this this collection apparently meant a lot. I still am not really entirely sure about that. And again, I was planning on holding this for a long time. So what I did is I decided to list it for a ridiculous price. I decided to list it for 65 Sol. And in just 3 days after I listed it on Digital Eyes, which at the time seemed to be the most popular NFT exchange on Solana. And the thing is, Sol had also gone up to about $130 by then, making me a profit of just a little bit over $4,000. So you can imagine I was extremely hyped about this. This was my very first successful NFT flip. So I felt like I had the magic touch. I was like, you know what? I could do this over and over again. So I decided not to stop there. What I decided to do was, with my money, now that I've basically doubled my money in only a few days, I decided to buy more of these Solarians because I figured, you know, this is going to continue to go up. So what I decided to do was now buy 2 Solarians. And lucky for me, these Solarians actually were even rarer than the one that I minted initially. So now I felt like I had a really crazy investment in my hands. And by this time, I was starting to hear about Solarians were going to have an exclusive partnership with Digital Eyes where Solarian holders would actually be receiving a percentage of the fees, a royalty on the sales of Solarians on the Digital Eyes platform. So when I heard those news, that's when my excitement really went through the roof, because now not only did I have something that was going to appreciate in value over a long period of time because of its historical significance, but also I was going to have a source of passive income through simply holding these NFTs and people flipping them and trading them on the Digital Eyes platform. But after I started to do a little bit more research on the Digital Eyes platform, I started to get a bit concerned. Now, first of all, there were other Solana exchanges popping up that seemed much better in my opinion. Now, keep in mind, I come from an e-commerce background, and my favorite part about e-commerce is just building beautiful brands. So when I saw the Digital Eyes platform, I instantly cringed at just the branding. It was really ugly, not very well built from an aesthetic standpoint, which in my opinion is extremely important. And unfortunately, my hunch was right. Since then, Solarians have gone down in price a pretty ridiculous amount. Now the floor price, I believe, is like 2 or 3 Sol. Of course, Solana has gone up in price a pretty significant amount as well, so it's not like they're completely worthless, but overall, I'm definitely at a loss at this point in time. The good news is this was all an experiment on my part, and honestly, I thought it was a really, really valuable experience, especially since I really do see a long-term future for NFTs. And even though right now the price of Solarians is not good at all, I still believe that in the next 2 to 3 years, they will continue to appreciate in price. Again, historical significance is huge in my opinion, and being the first collectible NFTs on Solana, I think, is a huge deal. So I'm not too worried about it. I honestly have put them to the side and just forgot about them. So even if they don't go up in price, honestly, again, it was a valuable lesson and a great experience where I learned a lot. So just to wrap it up, yes, you can make money with NFTs, but you should be careful and don't expect to just get wildly rich trading JPEGs. A few extra $1,000 a month though, I think is definitely doable, especially if you play it smart. But make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my content, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.